They're not running because if you go right over to that one over there, you'll see that we're putting drains in.
Ah.
They flood so bad that they would flood all the way to the river.
Oh, wow.
When it rains here in Florida. So we're putting drains in. They ripped up the track and they're putting drains in over there and to help that.
Cool. It goes around the little town. Oh, that is so
and this actually,
far out.
The very first Flower and Garden Festival,
Yeah?
they cleared land just like this little front area here because the trees just come all the way down. And they put a little oval train track in here and a plaque ode to Walt. And we ran a little German train on it.
Wow.
And it was so popular with the guests that as soon as that Flower and Garden Festival was over, blue walls went up and we had a contract to come in and build the landscaping area as far as the mountains and all that, the river and all that kind of stuff. And then landscaping come in and landscape it with all the plants for us. And then we put the track and the houses and everything else down.
Great. Is it okay if I publish this on Google Maps?
Absolutely.
Wonderful. This is a great story too. Wow, that is so cool. There's a passenger train on there.
There used to be 3 of us before COVID, and people ask me all the time,
Yeah.
how do I get your job? The guys on the trains.
Right.
And I tell them, well, you have to work maintenance here for like 30 years.
Wow,
because
this is like the dream job,
well,
right?
It's by seniority because we're a union shop.
Yeah.
Okay? And of course, the only reason we work this is because, like I said, I'm maintenance. So if one of the rides went down, I get a call on my radio saying, Ron, I was at Rosen twice now today because it went down. Okay? They said, go, 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 and we go. But they give us a place to sit if we're not actually working because we're like Miniture. We're permanent as long as all the rides run, you know. And they don't know the generation behind me at least. My generation's getting there, but the generation behind them, if they don't give them something to do, they'll play games on their phones all day.
Right.
So they got to give us something to go do. So one of the places is to sit here and work the trains.
Nice.
And like I said, it used to be 3 of us. The guy that put them out on the first shift, he took them out of the camera and put them out. He liked to wear the hat and the scarf with their costumes here and talk with guests and be out here.
Yeah.
And then on my shift, there's a guy named Mark, and he liked to do this too. And I had the best job in all Epcot. Right over that hill is the trailer that has all the parts, everything where I can rebuild every single engine, all the cars. I make all the houses, I light them all, everything.
Wow.
And I did that for about 6 years, and then COVID hit, and we all went out in COVID. And then, of course, Disney paid us that first 4 weeks to stay out, but I got called after that very first, like 3 days, till the next Monday come back to work, because I had over 30 years in. This 9th of July here, I had 35 years in. So they called me back, and I went to Magic Kingdom and worked on, with 2 other guys, rebuilding all of the, what's called It's a Small World. All of the animation, we rebuilt it all. About 40% didn't work, and then we just took it all out, we built all of it, put it all back, and then I went to studios for a little while, and we finally came back to the place we normally sit. And I came back here, and that very first day, we're having turnover with first shift, and I'm standing there looking around, and our management's all welcoming everybody back, and I look around, and I raise my hand, and my manager says, what's up, Ron? I said, where's Gary and where's Mark? The 2 guys I work this with. They said, well, haven't you checked your radio? And I said, no. So I looked at my radio.